Hi, I'm Maggie Gill of Fire Science, and this film is part of a series on Tropilaelaps and beekeeping. In this video I'm going to show you detection methods for Tropilaelaps using the comb bump method and sticky floor inserts. It's important that beekeepers are able to recognise Tropilaelaps and monitor for it in their colonies. The comb bump method detects parasitic Tropilaelaps mites which are on the comb and in the open brood. To use this method you need a fairly sturdy white plastic tray like this. It's good if it's white because you will then be able to see the brown Tropilaelaps mites against the white tray. You need to select a frame from your colony that has mostly unsealed brood and shake the bees back into the brood box. You don't have to remove all the bees from the frame, but try to remove as many as you can. You then take your selected frame and hold it horizontally over the white tray. You need to bump each edge of the frame twice. So you then flip the frame over and bump it twice again, and then turn it round and do the same on the other side. You should be able to see any mites that are dislodged in the tray. Remember, they're very small, only 1 millimetre long by 0.5 millimetre wide, so make sure you have good lighting and a hand lens or magnifying glass. So this method can dislodge and kill some of the brood, so don't be alarmed if you check your colony the following day and see dead brood on the floor of the hive. This is where the bees have just pulled it out and they will be removing it. It's important to remember that this technique can also damage combs. If you use unwired combs or naturally drawn wax, then this can cause damage. Also, if the temperature is hot and the wax is very soft, the bump method can damage your frames as well. Sticky floor inserts are another way to monitor for Tropilaelaps. If you have open mesh floors, this is an easy technique to use. You can either insert commercially available sticky sheets, or you can apply a thin coating of vegetable oil or petroleum jelly to the monitoring board, and this will trap mites. Ideally, you want to use a white board, as this will make it easier to see any mites. Insert a clean board or fresh sticky sheet and leave this in colonies for between 24 and 48 hours. The more hive debris you collect on the insert, the more difficult it will be to see any mites, so you don't really want to leave inserts in for any longer than this. Once you've removed the inserts, go somewhere with good lighting and carefully examine the debris for mites. Remember, they're about 1/3 the size of a varroa mite. If you see Tropilaelaps mites, or you think you do, they're a statutory notifiable pest, so you need to contact the National Bee Unit. You can also find out more information about Tropilaelaps on our website and by subscribing to our videos.